Welcome. I'm Saad abdulhadi from Iraq. Today is the 7th of September 2020, and I'm recording this presentation video to talk about the final project of an advanced human resource management course. That will be about human capital and human capital component. First, I'd like to talk about what does human capital mean. Human capital is, in the definition, an accumulation of previous investments in experiences, education, and training, and it also considers the ability to do business and in an organization that increases productivity, taking into account all human characteristics, not only on the educational level, but on a wide range of productivity and skill, understanding and power to developmental processes that consist in the accumulated knowledge that allows the worker and the organization to develop different activities effectively and all this would increase productivity and equality, and thus we can say that human capital is as important as cash capital, equipment and machinery and other assets, which he's the one who works on their growth, and had it not been for human capital, these assets would not have developed at the level of the organization or the company and economy, and the economy as the whole, which actually achieved enrichment for the rest of the organization assets. And that's now to talk about component of human capital. Human capital, which is organization capital, social capital, intellectual capital. And first, let's go to talk about organizational capital. Organizational capital, which is intended as one of the important assets in all sizes of companies and organizations in the economy, which contributes to the value of the company's property, and that the interest in organizational capital achieves a high level of competition, but also sustainable competitive advantage. And it's considered one of the intangible assets, and for the correct management promotes the strength of productivity and long-term competitive advantage. And the organizational capital must be protected from the risks that may be attached to it. That was about organizational capital. And now let's go to talk about B. Secondly, I'll talk about social capital, which is the second component of human capital, which is an important component for the prosperity of the company. And it means social networks in the organization and trust between employees and they're patient about the job they perform. And that the strength of social capital in the organization leads to effective performance, which is a very useful case in the company or organization, whatever, and that interest in this field is also in the interest of achieving the goals of the organization. And last, and the last component of human capital is intellectual capital, which refers to the value of knowledge of the organization's employees, their skills, and their training in the duties they perform. Interest in this Interest in this component of human capital achieves a competitive advantage for the organization, and it's also considered one of the organization's assets. And we can say the intellectual capital is a set of information that the company owns and is available to its disposal and can be relied upon to increase profits in the organization as is the case for other tools that contribute to increasing profitability. Finally, I thank your cooperation and the available time you gave me to listen to this presentation video in which I spoke about human capital and its components. Thank you so much.